Okay girls, if I have to wear yoga pants and a t-shirt all day, then I'm gonna make sure that my makeup looks good, if that's all that I have to feel really girly for the day. So I want to introduce you to a new product that I haven't showed you yet, and that is our palettes. If you've ever used the Naked palette, then you know how addicting these are, and that's why they're aptly named the Addiction palettes. We have one, we have two, and we have three. Some really amazing colors. They come in a neutral tone here. These are like your browns and golds. And then we have a traditional smoky palette, which is all of your grays, your silvers, your blacks. Actually, this is the purple one. Nope, this is the black one. Isn't that pretty? That's what I have on today. I'm going to show you how to do this look with that. And then Addiction palette number 3 is our purples and pinks. And all of these palettes come with 2 metallics, 2 shimmers, and 2 mattes. Actually with 3 matte colors. So there's tons that you can do with this, a lot of variety. These are a little bit more affordable than the Naked palettes. And again, they are mineral pigmented shadows, so they last all day. They don't crease, they don't budge, and now with that new eye primer, you can really have a lot of fun making them as bright as you want them to be. So I'm going to show you how to do this quick smoky eye in like 2 colors in 2 minutes, because sometimes that's all I have time for. So I'm going to go in with Addiction palette number 2. This is our traditional smoky eye palette, okay? You can see all these colors here. They're pretty much your grays and your blacks and your silvers. So I'm going to be using our deluxe brush, which is just a regular old nice brush for easy application when it comes to eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with the color Romantic, which is the lightest one, and I always like to start with the lightest shade so that I have kind of like a nice clean palette to start. You do not need a lot of product. I know you hear me say that a lot, but when it comes to mineral pigmented makeup, a little bit goes a very long way. So Romantic, literally we just did 1 swipe and that's it, okay? So we're going to start there, and then I'm going to go in with our next brush, which is our liner shader brush. This is just a little bit smaller. This will help me have a little bit more control of my product. The other side is a liner. And I'm going to go in with the color Perplexed, which is not quite the darkest shade and still has a little bit of a shimmer. So the Romantic is a metallic shade and Perplexed is a shimmer shade. So we're going to just tab on here and we're going to kind of make a V. See that? That's it. Okay? Don't complicate it. I'm just dabbing. I'm not even brushing anything on. Do you see that? Okay. Now go back with your bigger brush. Oop, that's my splurge shadow brush. Go back with your bigger brush, okay? And just blend. Don't swipe all over the place, okay? Just blend and take your time. See that? Now that we want it to go everywhere, I like to work in little circles, and that'll just blend it out. See that? Okay, so if it's a little bit much, get your finger in there and don't be afraid. And that'll just kind of calm it down a little bit. See that? Okay, so now that we have all that, I am obsessed with this new Skeptical Splurge Shadow, so I'm going to add that on because I like a little bit of a sparkle. You can literally stop here and skip this next step and just finish off when we're done here. But I'm going to take just what I have left in my cap. So this is still a full product. I haven't even touched this because I'm still just using what's in the cap. I'm going to use just a little bit on my brush. Tiny, tiny bit. Okay? And I'm going to just go right over what we had there. And this is just going to darken it up just a little bit and give me that little bit of a sparkle. See how I'm going back for more? Because I'm not starting off with too much because you don't want to go crazy with that. In my smoky eye, I like it to be really bright in the inner corner so that you have that pop of freshness. So I'm going to take just the tip of this cream shadow brush and I'm going to line underneath here like an eyeliner. See that? Isn't that cool? You can do this on the top too to have like an eyeliner effect with this splurge shadow, and it gives you a little bit of sparkle to go with it. So that is basically it, but I'm going to go in with just a little bit more of that Romantic color so that I can highlight a little bit under my brow, but just a tight because my brush is on the floor. I got it. Okay, so we're going back in with the deluxe brush in this Romantic shade here. one little swipe, and I'm just gonna go up underneath my brow with it so that I can get a nice highlight. And I'm actually gonna go right over that smoke so I can blend it in. See that? Pretty even actually for doing them separately. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the Perplex to match up the other side. And blend with my finger. And that's it, girls. Now we're gonna just add our 3D fiber mascara and we're good to go for the day. I got yoga pants and a t-shirt on. I'm trying to put the baby down for a nap, even though it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning, but sometimes they just need it. And I can look fierce and fabulous in 4 minutes, okay? Don't forget, gel, fiber, and then gel to seal it all in. Nice and super simple. And like I've said before, I like to just go over my dry eye with one extra coat of the gel to kind of just give me the most volume that I can get, because I like a thick lash, not always necessarily like a long lash. See how it just thickens it up just a little bit? And don't forget, once you have your gel and your fibers on, you always have to seal it in with one more coat of gel, because we don't want those fibers to be falling on our cheeks all day and have fallout. So we're just gonna close it all up with our gel so that our fibers stay in place and they give us that illusion of falsies or extensions, a little bit on the bottoms. Check that out. Smokey eye. So simple, right? Just throw on some lips and you're good to go. If you have any questions, comment in the thread below. And as always, you can get these products at lookatthemlashes.com. Have a great day, girls.